Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Yugioh Millennium Duels Best Decks. And today we're going to be going over a wind-up deck. Now wind-ups are pretty fun, I have to say. I feel like I intro a lot of videos like that. Whatever. Wind-ups are level manipulators, so their effects really focus on increasing their levels, and some even decrease their levels, so that you can really pick and choose what kind of XYZs that you want out of any given situation, and out of any different combination of cards in your hand. So we're gonna start out with Wind-Up Soldier here. I'm kind of dumb, and I didn't even I just was on autopilot and I used his effect. You can only use a Wind-Up monster's effect. Usually, most of the time, you can only use a Wind-Up monster's effect once while that card is on the field. That's not to say that if I put another Wind-Up Soldier down, I couldn't use the effect again. I can only use that Wind-Up Soldier's effect once. So the card, think of it has a use of it that you're using up for some of them. So unfortunately that was my bad, and I just kind of brain farted on that, but it's not the hugest deal because we're just going to use our Wind-Up Magician here on the field to reach our level 4 apex that we need to be able to get what are we going to get out? Photon Papilio Operative, right. Photon Papilio Operative, really awesome card. It's usually best going second because on the first turn most of the time your opponent's going to play defensively, allowing you to get the upper hand, but as you can see, he still played defensively, so I can still get some use out of Photon Papilio Operative, at least for now. And I'm going to go ahead and flip that face up and then attack it. It's got 0 attack now, so that's pretty much a direct attack right there. So right now in the duel we're at already a 2100 life point advantage, so we can kind of have some wiggle room to wait a couple turns, bide out some time, and kind of set up plays. Otherwise, you know, we would have been able to, rather, if not for this unfortunate turn of events, but it's still not going to be the biggest deal. We are forced to take action against this though, because we can't just let it stay on the field, so we're going to use a Mystical Space Typhoon during our next turn, get rid of that. We could have also used the Wind-Up Kitten to put it back in the extra deck, and that would have also gotten rid of the Equip spell card, but it's not the biggest deal. The Wind-Up Kittens I would rather save for bigger fusion monsters like the Red Eyes or the Beast Skull Dragon, whatever the heck it's called. I'd rather save them for stuff like that and situations that are more dire. We're going to go ahead and reuse the Wind-Up Rat's effect. It's going to allow us to take the Wind-Up Soldier out of our graveyard right there, and then because of that we're also going to be able to use the effect of Wind-Up Factory. Whenever a Wind-Up monster's effect is activated, we get to add one Wind-Up monster from our deck to our hand. I'm going to pick a Wind-Up Shark. I suggest that you guys always try and have a Wind-Up Shark in your hand. They're very, very useful for the combinations that you need to get a lot of your Wind-Up monsters out on the field. Wind-Up Shark can be special summoned whenever you normal or special summoned a Wind-Up monster. There's no limit to the amount of Wind-Up Sharks that you can summon per turn, so if you have a lot of them, put a lot of them down. But I'm just going to summon him regularly here because I don't really want to swarm the field with cards that are just going to get destroyed anyway. I did have another Wind-Up Rat that I could have gotten, my other Wind-Up Rat, and then I could have done that again. So I could have filled up my field here, but it's not the most important thing in the world to do right now. I'm just going to focus on getting my level 5 Apex up right now, and then I can be able to get out the number 61 Volcasaurus, which allows me to tack on some extra damage here. A neat combo that you can do with Volcasaurus is you bring him out, you use his effect, and then you can XYZ him again to bring out Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, and you can get some more damage that way on a clear board. So that would be probably the best combination to do with that. I don't do it this time though, just because I kind of want to have more presence on the field, and I kind of want to leave Volcasaurus on here just in case the Beast Skull Dragon comes out, and I can get some major damage racked up that way, as well as an easy destroying factor. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to use Wind-Up Rat here. I'm going to show you guys a very good swarming tactic that this deck has. I'm going to use Wind-Up Shark here, and that's also going to go on the field. And obviously we're going to use Wind-Up Rat's effect to get out another Wind-Up monster from my graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and get a Wind-Up Magician, and because I know that I'm going to be special summoning anyway, I picked another Wind-Up Shark so that I can once again put Wind-Up Shark out onto the field. Now, if I didn't have Wind-Up Shark to fill up that last spot, Wind-Up Magician's effect could easily proc right here. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to get it to do. I could have used Wind Up Shark, but actually I'm going to use Wind Up Magician here to get another Wind Up monster out onto the field, and we're going to choose Wind Up Warrior just because it has the ability to kind of manipulate other cards on the field's level, but this time we're just going to use it to manipulate its own level, put it up to level 5, there's that bad boy right there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get Wind Up Arsenal Zenmea. I have no idea how to say that. I like that card a lot because it allows you to really destroy back rows very easily, which is super important in a deck like this where swarming is really really helpful. It's still not going to come quick enough so that you can get rid of compulsory evacuation device and stuff like that really wrecks XYZs, but still it's not the biggest deal because this deck is so easy to get that XYZs out that a compulsory evacuation device isn't going to mess up your plan all that much. So there's the win, pretty easy win right there. We had a lot of backups. In the recipe portion of the video, I'm not really going to go over each monster's specific effect because that would take forever, and we're already getting to a pretty long point in the video. But we're going to have one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear, we're going to have 2 tour guides from the Underworld, 2 Wind Up Kittens, 1 Magician, 3 Wind Up Rabbits, 3 Wind Up Rats, then we're going to have 3 Wind Up Sharks, then we're going to have 2 Wind Up Soldiers. After that we're going to have 1 Wind Up Warrior, 1 Book of Moon, 2 Fire Formation Tenkais, we're going to have 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 3 Potted Dualities, 3 Wind Up Factories, 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, 2 Divine Wraths, 3 Fiendish Chains, and then 2 Mirror Forces, 1 Solemn Warning. In the extra deck portion of the video, we're going to have 1 Diamond Dire Wolf, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Gaia Dragon the Thunder Charger, 1 Ghost Trick Alucard, 1 Levier the Sea Dragon, 1 MX Saber Invoker, 1 Maestro of the Symphony Jin, 1 number 50 Black Ship of Corn, 1 number 61 Volcasaurus, Photon Papillar Operative, Shark Fortress, Soul of Silver Mountain, Tyrus Keeper of Genesis, we're going to have 1 Wind Up Arsenal Zenmail, I have no idea how to say that, and 1 Wind Up Zen Mains. So there's the Wind Up deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely fun to play, and I would suggest giving it a try. So I will see you guys in the next video, and goodbye!